Hey fam, how is everybody? This is like the most ghetto, um, irritated kind of video I've had to do in a minute. I just wanted to hop on here because I'm so frustrated and I said, let me talk to the fam and that'll bring me down. So, and my cup is empty. We had Hurricane Burrow here not too long ago, and I know my camera is so janky. Well, it's looking janky because I don't have it on the tripod, so I just got it leaning. But anywho, Hurricane Burrow was here, and I got to turn some heat on. Some fan on because I'm so hot. Hurricane Burrow came through here, caused us some damage. The first thing they tell you to do, contact FEMA. We did all that. We were without power, lost food in both of our refrigerators because we were out without power for 5 or 6 days. Thank God for friends, family, as we call them, friends that are family, that had us at their home all day, every day, and we could have even stayed the night. But what we did was we went there, Hitman and I, and stayed at their house all day, and then at night we would come back home. And Nadia was working, and she was working away on the other side of town, so it was not an issue for her because she was away. Okay, so what does that have to do with today? Why am I frustrated? Because they tell you to contact FEMA. A sister contacts FEMA, right? I do all the things that they tell me. FEMA has put me through everything but pull my wisdom teeth and take my fingerprint. And I don't understand it. I am frustrated and I'm wondering, is it just me? Am I doing too much? And am I wrong for feeling that way? But I am really irritated because and let me back up. I didn't ask them to fix my roof, which needs to be replaced. Not totally, but it needs to be repaired. I'm really hot. And we've got the damage to our roof. You know, thank you for good old State Farm. I'm not going to even talk about that. That'll be another post. State Farm came out, sent their people quickly. Now, I must say that, and did what they needed to do and walked the roof and told us that our damage was between $7,000 and $8,000. That was the roof. And I think that was the roof and the fence. Whatever it was, it came up to $8,000. Well, here's the kicker. My deductible is $11,000. Do the math. So you know what I mean? It's like you come up with the money. Well, guess what, y'all? I don't have that. And don't even mind telling you that because the hitman has been he's back at work now, but hitman was out of work from December of 2023. Yeah. So any savings that we had and all of that ended up gone because of my medical condition. Remember, well, the medical stuff, even though I have insurance, which is why I still work. I've even had people to say to me, why are you still working? And girl, we're going to talk about that too. I mean, and my friends too, my male friends too. We're going to talk about that too because I really can't afford not to because nobody plans on getting sick. And even when they do, I don't think people really understand, even with all of the insurance that you have, what goes on. It is a racket. Baby, do you hear me? Every time I go and my treatment, thank God, I love my doctor. I love my team. I love my nurse practitioner. All of them have brought such a joy into my life. And when I tell you that, I really mean it because they are just great people. But every time I go, every time I go, I'm swiping. Swipey, no swipey. If you remember Dora the Explorer, swipey, no swipey. I am swiping every time. And that adds up because it's so much, I guess, that I have to do for the deductible. And then there's just so much. My meds, y'all, I'm just going to tell you, my meds, if a sister pays out of pocket, it took my breath away. My meds were $4,000 a month last year, right? September the 1st is the new health insurance year for me with my job, and the med that I've been taking since the onset of this condition was a med called Ibrance, right? And Ibrance is a hormonal chemo type at home therapy that's supposed to help me with this metastatic breast cancer, right? No problem. I said, so people really walk in here and give y'all $4,000 a month. And that's just for that. And that's after the insurance has paid their part. That has nothing to do with every time I go, because when you take these meds, you have to do certain tests. And so I'm going to unpack that later, because I didn't got all off the subject because we were talking about FEMA, yada, yada. So the reason we went down that rabbit hole was because I was telling you that I cannot afford an $11,000 deductible on my homeowner's insurance. And I'm just on here being real. For everybody that can, and you all have planned well and done great with your finances, I commend you and I thank God for you and that you are in that spot. But that ain't the spot over here for us, really, and with a kid in college. So, needless to say, I applied for FEMA assistance because I lost all of my food, right? So they were saying that, and I hate to say FEMA put out the announcement that they would cover and give people $750 to cover their food and things like that. Baby, bye. No. So the woman here with the metastatic breast cancer that's trying to buy meds and do all of those things and keep all of that stuff in check, make sure I'm paying my deductible to get my scans like I need to, doing all of those things. FEMA, the messed around, they have put me through everything. So here I am today with another stack of paper, okay, that's going back to FEMA, so y'all don't know I'm not playing. See that big FEMA up there? They started off with saying I needed to verify my identity, okay? You making everybody do that? Why we verifying our identity? But I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna verify my identity. So they said fax in your driver's license, social security number. So I just knew the minute they get that, oh, this gonna be done. Because guess what? I'm a former federal government employee. Don't tell me y'all ain't got my stuff still somewhere in an archive somewhere. Whoo, woosah. So okay, we went through that. Then they said, oh, we can't read the fax, so can you send us in a hard copy? Well, now I'm really feeling some kind of way, because you want me to trust the United States Postal Service. I used to work at the post office, y'all, girl, when I was 18, 19, 20. Child, you don't want to send good stuff like that. But I did it. Put my faith in him, put it in there, mailed it. Then they came back and said, oh, we need the denial letter from your homeowner's insurance. Well, you know that my homeowner's insurance is not giving me money to cover my food, even though I don't know why they not, since they charge me $5,000 a year to cover my house. But anyway, like I said, that's another rabbit hole we're not going to go down with State Farm. Okay, so you all are telling me, since that is going on, I need to... Hi, guys. So, my phone died. And so, yeah, I had to end up just recording directly onto the Mac. But FEMA has done a number on your girl. So besides sending in my ID, I think that's where we were, and I went on and did that. I did send it in because, I wanted to replace my food, and money is tight. Things are tight. And guess what? Even if it weren't, I would want it, because you have said that we can have it if we have lost this and we were in a disaster. We didn't ask to be in this disaster, and I still need to get these pennies together to make sure this roof is okay and get this fence replaced, which is still not replaced. Been waiting and waiting, and all of this happened in July. Yes, July, like July 12th, 13th, or whatever. Here we are in September. Today I get another letter from them saying that they can't prove that I own my home. They can't verify it. Child, did I not send you homeowner's insurance denial letter? Hence the word homeowner's insurance. I don't think the homeowners people would have given me a letter if I were not the homeowner. Okay? So they said, send us your tax document. So I'm doing that today. I've got all this together. It was supposed to be a nice chill, because Hitman's got to go to work tonight. We chilled today. We did a grocery store pickup because we didn't even feel like going into the store. Just trying to relax and chill. I've been in a little pain today. The back is not cooperating. And now I'm frustrated because I got to deal with this. And it just makes me wonder sometimes, like, is it really worth it? Like, sometimes it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And I guess I just wanted to come on here and get that out. And hopefully that would make me feel better. Because it's a lot. But you know what? At the end of it all, God is still faithful. I am going to send them what they need. I am going to put it in his hands today. Today, I am done with it. When I send this last documentation, if it doesn't happen, unless the Lord says do another step, I'm just going to stop, because it becomes really that frustrating. So if you're anywhere like me today, or in any state of mind like this where you are frustrated and you're trying to get something done and you're doing everything that you know you need to do and you're doing it correctly, you're doing what's being asked, and it's still not working, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I would say hold on, and then we have to remember that the people that we're looking for the assistance from, or whatever it is, they are truly not the source. And I guess we just need to be okay with that and know that we are still living and moving in God, and He has us, and He's going to work it out. But this was frustrating. And right now, I really don't, I'm not feeling the best. I don't know what's going on. My back is really bothering me today. And that could be just a number of things. It was, I don't know. I could just be tired from the week. That happens sometimes. And those are some of the things that I really wanted to start doing these posts to share about in these vlogs, was about what it's really like to live with this metastatic breast cancer. So I don't look much different to myself, you know what I mean? And we did talk about that. My hair is different. Yes, the girl, she went and she bought some hair, which is not, you know, a crazy thing, because when I was young, I bought hair all the time. And my daddy would crack up. He would say, help me get it. So you cut all your hair off to go buy something? Yeah, daddy, that's what we do. But I think I stated in one of my other videos, when I was diagnosed, I had been growing my locks for 10 years. I did a big chop in, it was more than that. It had to be 13 years, because I did a big chop in 2010. And this happened in 2022. So about 12 years. And they were waist length. They were to my waist. And I was just about to cut them. And I didn't want to, because we didn't know what treatment was going to look like. And I didn't know how that would be. And I was visiting my brother earlier this year as he was relocating. And we were over in San Antonio having a ball. And I went to the shower and I was washing my hair. And a couple of them came out. Yeah. And they didn't all fall out at once, and they didn't fall out to where I'm bald, but they sort of broke. I think they were too heavy. My hair is very weak now. I've always had fine hair, which people don't get, because my hair is really thick, but it's very fine, if that makes sense. I have a lot of it. That's what makes it thick. But it's a good grade. Like, it's very fine. And I guess it was just too much. The weight of that was too much, you know, the locks were too much, and it's from the medications and all of that. But hey, I still have some that I can braid up. And so, to be honest with you now, my hair is as long as it was. It's longer than it was when I did the big chop. So I really could not wear this and just do my own natural and start over. But I don't want to do that, because I've gotten used to it and I like it, and it's a comfort. And my locks are upstairs in a bag, and when my hair gets strong enough, I'm going to have those reattached. But I just wanted to come on and share with y'all and give you another little side of what happens with this. Life still goes on, like I'm dealing with the whole FEMA thing and all of that. But then in the middle of it, I'll get something that will happen that will remind me that I'm dealing with this. And today, it is my back pain. My back pain is not good today. I'm at about a 6. But I haven't taken anything. So that's a good thing, because I generally... and usually I wait until I just can't take it anymore, and then I go and I take something. So I'm going to get off of here now, and I'm going to go take something, and I'm going to relax with Hitman before he has to go, and I'm going to make him cook. No, I was going to say I was going to make him cook me something, but he's outside cutting the grass, and it's still like 90-something degrees here in Texas, so I won't make him cook. So I think I'll go in there and whip up something really quick. I'm not going to film it because I don't feel well, and I want to do it quick. But I'm going to whip us up something. I think we've got some chicken. I did some chicken. Like, if you've ever had a chicken gyro, we actually have actual gyro meat, but I don't really feel like that. But I bought some pita bread, and I made some of that tzatziki sauce, which is like the cucumber dill, yogurty kind of sauce. And so I may whip us up some of those really quick, and we'll sit on the couch and watch a movie and eat a gyro until it's time for him to go to work. Hopefully he can get some sleep. Hopefully he doesn't have to leave until in the morning, like 6 or 7, which means I'll be flying solo to church by myself tomorrow. So maybe I'll video that if I get up early enough.
But anywho, I love you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. And leave me some comments. Ask me some questions so I can know what I need to answer and where I need to go. Because I notice that I get on here and I get to rambling a lot. But if you have somebody in your life that's dealing with metastatic breast cancer, or you have any questions about that, if there's anything you want to know, ask it below. I'm not afraid. I'll answer your question. If you had to deal with this foolishness with FEMA, not just from Hurricane Burrow, but from anything, talk about that down below. I think it's below. Yeah. And then while you're at it, you can hit that little subscribe button up there and even hit the bell too. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon. Love you. Have a great day. And in the words of Auntie Tab, don't go out there messing up somebody else's, even if you're not having a good one. But you're going to have a good one because you listened to me. I ranted and raved, and we still going to have a good day, what's left of it, because we're not going to go out and mess up somebody else's, because we still know in who it is that we live, move, have our being, and we're going to be some lights. We're going to let that light shine. We can do all things. We are so fearful and wonderfully made. You know what I mean? We some bad mama jammas. I done told you. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. And, you know, there's God cares so much for us, and he thinks so much of us, and even though we are horrible in some ways and can't get it together, and he still loves us like that. So yeah, we got it going on. So I think that's enough for us to make it a good day. Love you peeps. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.